Hello guys. This is for the $8 one questions. And I'm walking, trying to walk every day. So I already huff and puff when I get messages. So I'll really be huff and puffing now. But I want to get to these. Okay. This is for Amber H. Okay. So I'm gonna explain this as well as I can. So hold on. Sorry, car. So for me, and I can't speak for anyone else or what it will feel like for you. When I'm getting messages and I say that like it's uncomfortable, I don't want anyone to think like it's painful. I'm not in pain, but it is not comfortable. It feels almost like this, like I'm huffing and puffing. But it feels almost like you're on I'm on the verge of having a panic attack. If you've ever had one of those where you're like heart races and you get hot and you're struggling to breathe a little bit. Not struggling to breathe where it's like feeling like an asthma attack or anything, but just, I don't know. My chest feels heavier, my lungs a little bit. That's not to say it can't be painful, because if there's a message like, it's a stupid thing. Sorry, I accidentally hit the button. What was I saying? It can be a little painful if, let's say, I'm connected to one of your guides or one of your relatives or friends, cars, and there's a message about, say they had a car accident or something. They'll give me like a pain, like if their head went through a windshield, I'll feel pain wherever they went through it, like my forehead or whatever. But generally, once I figure out what the message is, it'll go away. That can happen, but that's not all the time. It's just when it's something like that, or like if I'm supposed to be figuring out a message that, grandma had bad knees, or, then my knees will ache for a bit. But for the most part, it's just the heart racing, getting hot, and heavy breathing. So, and those of you, well, like you can hear me now, but I'm not getting messages. But those of you that have audio reports, you hear me like because it's hard to get oxygen. I can't explain why. I don't know. But no, mostly it's not painful. That's not what I mean. It's just, to me, it's uncomfortable. It's why I can't really do them during the day and stuff, because I feel uncomfortable, and I feel more uncomfortable like with somebody there. So, and I don't know, it feels stressful to me, to be honest. I can't speak for anybody else, but not unbearable, or I wouldn't do it, believe me. Although I am starting to think I need to take a break. But that's it. I don't mean that I'm not suffering. It just feels like it just feels overwhelming. It feels, I don't even want to say stressful. I don't really know how to explain it other than that it's like right before you're about to have a panic attack. If you ever had it, and it's that moment when you're like, oh shit, I just swore. Sorry. Am I about to have a panic attack? Is that. It doesn't feel like a panic attack. It feels like that moment when you're realizing it's coming. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I didn't kill you with my heavy breathing. Okay. Okay, well, I may as well do another one of the one questions. So this is going to be for TLLDLL. T as in Ted, L as in Larry, L as in Larry, D as in David, L as in Larry, L as in Larry. But I think you know who you are. But I thought I would add this right now because your question is kind of a recurring theme in the sessions I've been doing. So this may help someone else. Okay. No, you're not imagining it. And I know you know because we talked about this, but how it's been like over a year now, how I've been saying about the energy workers and the empaths and blah, blah. I know, I say it every time I say anything, but how we've all sort of been under energetic attack, right? So the things you're talking about, you're not imagining. There's a lot of it's really repetitive, especially like I said, with people who are in lighter energy, give off lighter energy, positive people, empath, star seeds, rainbow children, crystal children, all of that. Because okay, so most of us have had some sort of ability gift all our life, right? Whether we realized it or not. Like, I'm someone who found out late in life. I didn't even know till I was just about 40, right before or after I turned 40. Did I realize exactly what was going on? I did readings and stuff, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm old, so this was a while ago. So I didn't really understand anything until then, and even then, I was just sort of figuring it out. I'm still figuring it out. But what's been happening the last couple of years, so we've been through all these energy waves I'm talking about, and how these waves bring in things and make things happen and blah, 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 has been preparing you to sort of come out the closet, I guess, because most of us, especially if we didn't understand what was happening with us, we weren't really forthright with it with people, but also because of society, it'll say it's crazy or it's not real or you're a con or blah, 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 whatever you're doing, they don't think it's real. So we just kind of like, it's easier to just, okay, whatever, go about my business and not tell you anything. But all this stuff is sort of forcing us to be honest with ourselves, be honest with other people, and like a lot more people. You're hearing, when I found out I was an empath, I had to figure it out for myself because this information wasn't out there. People weren't talking about empaths and star seeds. Well, star seeds maybe, but I never even heard the term empath until I was trying to figure out what the heck was going on with me. So for so long, it's been such a secret. And while we're like trying to figure ourselves out and figure out our gifts and whatever, other people on the other side of the spectrum were getting deeper and deeper into narcissism. And if you look at society and social media and pop culture and blah, blah, you can see that. So as you're getting lighter and lighter and stronger, they're getting darker and darker and weaker and weaker. And so now we're all sort of coming to a head, right? And we're coming out. And it's making people nervous because people don't want things to change, especially the people who have, and I'm not going to get political or anything, I'm just speaking in our own lives, but it is, society as well. But you can look at your own life and see that, like, you're probably the person that doesn't like to see people hurt, doesn't like to see people manipulate other people. You try to speak up for other people, things like that. But you were doing it less before, and now it's almost like you have to. Like you can't stand to see this anymore, so you're speaking out more. You might be posting things on social media about being an empath or whatever you are and whatever you do, where you used to keep it private. And it's making people nervous because they don't want things to change. They've been in power so long. And again, I'm speaking in our own lives, family dynamics, friends, whatever. They've had the power so long because they were the manipulators and we were I don't want to rustle anyone's feathers. And they don't like this. And the point I'm trying to get to, okay, so that's on a large scale, but for most of the empaths and whatnot, like yourself, there's some stuff that's been going on secretly, right? I don't know. Lies, cheating, whatever kind of family stuff happens, drug and alcohol problems, whatever it is. But people are pretending that stuff's not happening, right? Because they're portraying themselves. And what I'm getting, and this is where we match up a bit, I'm getting that there's people in the family that are sort of known to be the religious one. They're going to church all the time. This is a kind of common theme too. They're going to church all the time and everybody just thinks they're, so close to God, and she prays and has a rosary and goes to church 3 times a week and yada, yada, yada. And these are the people actually that are the biggest narcissists and manipulators. Now, I can't diagnose them and say they're narcissists. I'm just reading the energy. The energy is familiar to me as a narcissist. So, no. As I tap into the energy, I can feel narcissist. I'm not saying I'm a narcissist. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying the energy feels like a narcissist. I'm not diagnosing anyone. Anyway, so this person or these people have spent their life being seen as the good one, the one that should be lifted up and revered, and she's going to heaven and we're all going to hell, or he. Meanwhile, they're actually like the darkest person in the family. And again, I'm generalizing. Fit it how it fits in your circle. But so if you can imagine being that person, if you're actually a dark person, but you have successfully portrayed yourself as the lightest person, and literally people like revere you, right? Now here comes this person who has basically been quiet, been a doormat, no offense. I've been there. Easy to control and manipulate, never had to worry about that person. Now all of a sudden they're glowing up and they're speaking up, and you can see and feel that you're the real deal. You're everything they pretended to be. Well, they don't want that. Clearly, they're not going to be like, well, okay, I've had my time. It's your turn. Like, no, they're going to try to stamp that out. They don't want to give up their position. I can't explain how this feels. It's like this is, and again, this is familiar to me because this is going on in my family. This is a person who everybody thinks they're just immaculate. Everybody, like, worships this person. But it's because of this role they play when really they're dark and manipulative, right? And they do not want to lose this. And they really don't want to lose it to you or me in my situation. Because of all people, it's like you were the one that was, they're not going anywhere. They can't get a relationship. They can't figure out what they want to do for work. They're, like, you were somebody that they felt like they never had. Like, they'd scope the scene every once in a while. Okay, who's coming close? And then they stamp that person out. They never considered they'd have to do it with you. So they're like panicking. Oh, I can't explain this. I hope this is making sense. So yes, the things you're saying are happening. This is gonna, it's universal. It's happening to a lot of people, and I wish I could say when this is all going to end because I'm tired of it too. But I keep getting, it's soon, everything's coming out, and your name's going to be cleared, and blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. I wish I knew what to tell you, but all I can say is what I always get is that you're just to stay on the right side of it, keep clearing your energy, keep, developing your gifts, using them for good, and the more you do that, the stronger you're going to get. And then when this all comes out, I don't actually know what happens when this all comes out, because I'm in the throes of it too. But so for you in particular, anyone that's feeling like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being watched, and I feel like people are sort of out to get me, and I can't speak on you because I haven't tapped into, I'm talking about everybody else, your energy in particular to get this message, but it is a general theme that, yes, these people are in a panic and they're doing things to try to stamp out your light because they don't want to lose their position. Whatever that is, if it's family, if it's friends, if it's work, if it's whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know why for a lot of people mail theft comes up a lot. There's a lot of mail theft. People stealing mail. And that is for you as well. It's something about a therapist or a, I don't know what that is. Because here's what I'm feeling. So I'm feeling like, I don't want to give out people's information, but we'll just say someone I know is a psychologist, right? And this person uses the fact that they're in that field to try to tell people about other people. So let's say it were me. Let's say I'm the psychologist and I don't like you. So I would use the fact that I'm a psychologist to say, I've seen this every day. that's a, I don't know, borderline personality or whatever it is. And that's what they're doing. They're using people. They know people will believe them because what they do for their career. So they're using that to down talk you. I've seen this behavior. Look what he's doing. He needs psychological help. I speak as a professional. Blah blah blah. Sorry guys, it's super windy. But that's what I'm seeing. So I don't know if you have that in your family or in your circle somewhere, but somebody's using their career to say that something's wrong with you. And again, guys, this is like happening to a lot of people. So I don't know if this resonates with you, but if it does, then just know, again, keep your energy as clear as you can. Stay on the right side of it. Focus on you and your gift and what you got going on. Don't, because people are really trying to draw you into arguments. I had somebody try just yesterday. It's still going on. So I had to be like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Goodbye. This is stupid. And usually it's like a dumb argument that either doesn't make sense or is made up anyway. And, because we have those people coming out too, the people that crave drama. They love drama. So just stay out of it. Focus on yourself. Clear your energy. Clear your energy. This is not an upsell. I'm not like, you got to order energy clearings from me. Like, I'm sending you all stuff you can do. Just be sure to do it consistently because it's a lot. We've been feeling it, right? It is so windy out here. I'm going to fly away. Okay, I'm going to end this. Sending you guys positive energy. I hope you heard me. It was so freaking windy. All right. Bye, guys.